Hello everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. I am Arpita Sharma, your educator, and today we are going to study about the important current affairs that were listed in the Hindu newspaper on 15th of November 2021. तो हमारा 15th November 2021 से जितने भी न्यूज़पेपर मिस हुए हैं हम उसको कवर करेंगे. अभी हम 15th November वाले न्यूज़पेपर को कवर कर रहे हैं. And why am I starting with 15th November? Because there were a lot of important articles from prelims and mains perspective that were covered in detail in the newspaper. So I've tried to create handmade notes for all of you so that you can also cover them very efficiently. Alright, let's get started without any delay. शुरू करते हैं आज का lecture and the class PDFs will be uploaded on a Telegram channel. You can download from there. Simplifying UPSC with Ease is the name of the Telegram channel जहाँ से आपको class के PDFs मिल जाएंगे. And also make sure that you are taking down notes in the class. Okay, class में ना अपने notes लेते रहिएगा. That will help you in your revision because when you take notes you tend to remember it for a longer period of time. All right, so इसलिए make sure that you are taking the notes simultaneously. Starting with the first important article, coal face down is a right, says minister. So here the 26th United Nations Conference of Parties meeting was conducted. Glasgow में ये meeting conduct हुई थी by UNFCCC, and here in this meeting it was said that we have to sign a Glasgow Climate Pact. So this meeting ended with the signing of Glasgow Climate Pact. Alright, why this climate pact has been created? Now this pact has been created as a centralized hub for bilateral carbon trade between the member countries. And they have adopted a resolution also by the member countries. All the member countries have together adopted this resolution to revisit and strengthen the existing emission targets by 2022. 2022 तक के जो targets रखे गए हैं उनको और strong करने का यहाँ पर promise किया है सभी member countries ने. ठीक है, फैसला लिया है सभी member countries ने. And the final text of the agreement calls for coal to be phased down. Now final text of this Glasgow Climate Pact, it talks about agreement between the countries, member countries, so that they can strengthen up their targets of reducing the emissions. And finally it talks about phasing out coal so that the environment is not hurt further, right? environment को और ज्यादा आगे नुकसान ना पहुंचे, इसलिए ये फैसला लिया गया कि हम धीरे धीरे कोल का जो यूसेज है उसको फेज डाउन कर देंगे, फेज आउट कर देंगे, उसको धीरे धीरे कम करते जाएंगे. ठीक है, तो this was discussed. The next important article, Tiger Tourism on Nallamala Hills. Again, a really important article from prelims and GS paper 3's perspective. So, Telangana Forest Department is planning out a CBET, that is Community Based Ecotourism Model. CBET का मतलब है Community Based Ecotourism Model, which will involve the youth. It will make sure that the youth participates from the local Chenchu tribe as travel guides. They will guide people, right, in the Nallamala Hills, and this initiative will help the tourist to acknowledge importance of environmental conservation and tribal cultures, because the people, the youth from the local Chenchu tribe will be guiding people, right? तो इससे क्या होगा, ट्राइबल कल्चर के बारे में लोगों को पता चलेगा, ठीक है, कंजर्वेशन के बारे में पता चलेगा. It will bring much needed development, both sustainable and inclusive in nature. Now here let us understand about the Chenchu tribe. This Chenchu tribe was also news in 2019. एक बहुत ही important news आई थी. If you are reading the newspapers or if you are reading the past 1.5 years newspaper current affairs, which is mandatory for your exam, you must have come across this article. The Chenchu tribal families on April 18, 2019, they succeeded in domesticating the fox. जैसे cow को domesticate किया जाता है, ऐसे इन्होंने fox को domesticate किया. Who believe the fox ushers in fortune. So the Chenchu tribal people, they believe that fox, if we are domesticating them, it brings fortune to the family. The conservation of fox falls under Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972, according to which hunting or domesticating is an offence, and that is why they were in news. यहीं पर criticism आया था. They were domesticating fox, but as per the Indian Wildlife Protection Act, domesticating them or hunting them is an offence. Now here we have to understand what are Chenchu tribal people. Who are they? Chenchus are PVTG, that is particularly vulnerable tribal group, और ये Dravidian language बोलते हैं. ठीक है, ये बात याद रखना है. Chenchu language एक Dravidian language है, and they are scheduled tribe in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka and Odisha. Okay, most of them they live in the Nallamala forest of Andhra Pradesh. ये point आपको याद रखना है. And in this Nalamala Hills, na, there is Amrabad Tiger Reserve also, which is India's second largest tiger reserve after to Nagarjuna Sagar Sri Salem Tiger Reserve. Okay, और यहीं पर चिंचू ट्राइब ज्यादा पाई जाती हैं. आपको पता है अनअकैडमी लेकर आ रहा है अनअकैडमी चैंपियंस कॉन्क्लेव फॉर यूपीएससी सीएसई एस्पिरेंट्स. यहाँ पर जो सेशंस कंडक्ट होंगे वो टॉप एजुकेटर्स, टॉपर्स और ब्यूरोक्रेट्स के द्वारा होंगे. हमारे पास सत्यम गांधी सर, जागृति अवस्थी मैम, प्रतीक नायक सर, दुर्गा शक्ति नागपाल मैम और डॉक्टर सिद्धार्थ अरोड़ा सर भी इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर हैं, जो आपको गाइडेंस देंगे अपने एक्सपीरियंस के बेसिस पर, अपनी प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी के बेसिस पर, जो उन्होंने फेस किया उस बेसिस पर. तो इस गाइडेंस से क्या होगा, एक तो आपका टाइम बचेगा, टाइम वेस्ट नहीं होगा इधर उधर रिसोर्सेज को ढूंढने के लिए, गाइडेंस को ढूंढने के लिए. एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म पर आपको सारा गाइडेंस मिल रहा है. और ये जो कॉन्क्लेव है ना, नवंबर 20 से 22 तक कंडक्ट किया जाएगा. आज ही इनरोल कर लीजिए, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है. इट इज नॉट, यू डू नॉट हैव टू पे एनीथिंग, जस्ट इट्स अ फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट कॉन्क्लेव. क्लिक ऑन द लिंक गिवन बिलो इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स एंड इनरोल टुडे. इस कॉन्क्लेव में आपके लिए एक चार्ट डाउन की जाएगी प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी आपके खुद के एनवायरनमेंट के पर्सपेक्टिव से, यानी कि हर एक एस्पेक्ट रखा जाएगा. वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल, कॉलेज स्टूडेंट, जो स्टूडेंट अपनी जॉब छोड़ के तैयारी कर रहे हैं, उस पर्सपेक्टिव से आपको गाइड किया जाएगा. तो मेक श्योर कि आप इस कॉन्क्लेव का पार्ट बने. Religious fervor marks Kalpati Chariot Festival. So Kalpati is a traditional Tamil Brahmin settlement in Kerala. Okay, and this is a chariot festival. It is also known as car race and car festival, as you can see in the picture also. ये एक annual 10-day festival है. कालपाती विलेज जो केरला में है वहाँ कंडक्ट किया जाता है. एंड यहाँ पर लॉर्ड शिवा और गॉडेस विशालक्षी, जैसे गॉड दैट इज गॉडेस माँ पार्वती, लॉर्ड विश्वनाथ और माँ पार्वती की पूजा की जाती है. एंड इट्स 700 years old फेस्टिवल. कालापाती रिवर के पास इट इज सेलिब्रेटेड ऑन द बैंक्स ऑफ कालापाती रिवर, दिस विच इज ऑल्सो नोन एज नीला रिवर. ओके, पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया. ये आपका ना प्रीलिम्स के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है ये वाला आर्टिकल. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर प्रीलिम्स. इन विच स्टेट इट इज सेलिब्रेटेड एंड विच डेटीज आर वर्शिप, यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस. द नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट आर्टिकल, Odisha steps up drive against hemp cultivation. First of all, what is hemp? Hemp is it's a you can say kind of marijuana leaves. It is extracted from the marijuana leaves and it has lesser THC levels, low psychoactive effects होते हैं इसके अगर हम marijuana से compare करें. And in Hindi, marijuana is known as ganja. Okay, and it is used for medicinal purpose and industrial uses. Now it is illegal for commercial cultivation of this hemp. उत्तराखंड, जम्मू एंड यूपी में तो इसको कल्टीवेट किया जाता है, बट ओनली फॉर मेडिसिनल रिसर्च. सो रिस्ट्रिक्टेड कल्टीवेशन इज डन. ऑलराइट. The next important article, a really important article, CBI ED chiefs can now have 5-year terms. So वैसे तो usually CBI and ED directors, they were given a 2-year term, but now it has been extended to 5. That means 3 annual extensions have been given. 1-year extension by central government to the current ED director was challenged. तो इसमें ये कहा गया था कि कोई भी एक्सटेंशन टेन्योर का अगर सुपर एनुएशन के दौरान दिया जाए तो उसको शॉर्ट पीरियड का ही रखेंगे. ठीक है, बट कुछ ऐसे एक्सेप्शनल केसेस भी होते हैं जिसमें टाइम एक्सटेंशन ज्यादा पीरियड का भी होता है, बट यहाँ अभी 3 एक्स्ट्रा पीरियड का एक्सटेंशन अलाउ किया गया है. एंड इन दिस न्यूज ना, द प्रेसिडेंट हैज ऑल्सो promulgated 2 ordinances that would allow government to extend these tenures. And this ordinance has also amended Delhi Special Police Establishment Act 1946 and Central Vigilance Commission Act 2003. That you have to remember. Now the question is, what is ordinance? जब हम ordinance की बात करते हैं, ये होता क्या है ordinance? Ordinance, over here you can see, these are laws that are promulgated by president on the recommendation of, किसकी recommendation पर? Union cabinet. It can only be issued when parliament is not in session. Remember this. This is important fact for prelims. कि ordinance कब पास किया जा सकता है? वो तभी issue किया जा सकता है जब parliament session में ना हो. President तब ordinance को issue करता है. Okay, we will create a separate lecture on ordinance also to make it more clear to you. The next very important article for the perspective of prelims. ये prelims के लिए काफी important article है. Kesare Hind is Arunachal state butterfly. Such kind of questions were asked in 2016 and 2017 also. So make sure that you are making note of this article. An elusive swallowtail butterfly carrying India in its name and found in next door China will become state butterfly of Arunachal Pradesh. बहुत ही important ये पहली line है इसकी. चाइना में पाई जाती है ये, इसको अरुणाचल प्रदेश का स्टेट बटरफ्लाई बनाया जा रहा है. केसरे हिंद, टेनोपाल्पस इम्पेरियलिस. इट इज वन ऑफ द वेरी रेयर एंड इल्यूसिव, बहुत रेयर है, इल्यूसिव स्वॉलो टेल बटरफ्लाई है, विच आर फाउंड एट मीडियम एंड हायर एलिवेशंस. Swallowtail butterfly is any of a group of butterflies in the family Papilionidae. It flies high, underline this, canopy in the canopy of broad-leaved temperate evergreen forest. Another important point. कहाँ पर ये ज़्यादा पाई जाती है? Temperate evergreen forest में. Rare और elusive swallowtail butterflies हैं. You can say this is a swallowtail. ठीक है? Now this butterfly, it's found in the temperate evergreen forest in the eastern and western Himalayas. West Bengal में भी पाई जाती है ये, मेघालय, असम, सिक्किम, मणिपुर and eastern Himalayas में भी पाई जाती है. It also flutters in Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam and southern China, and we have made it as the Arunachal state butterfly. So it is near threatened as per IUCN and Wildlife Protection Act 1972 के Schedule 2 में भी ये protected है. Now another important point about butterflies. See, butterflies are insects. Underline first important point. Butterflies insects हैं. कौन से फैमिली के? Lepidoptera और phylum Arthropoda फैमिली, जहाँ पर moths भी पाई जाती हैं जिस फैमिली में. ठीक है, moths आपने देखी होंगी ना, black dark brownish कलर की होती हैं. Adult butterflies have large, open, often brightly colored wings, conspicuous fluttering flight. Recently, Himalayan butterfly known as golden birdwing has been discovered as India's largest butterfly. Underline this. This is important for prelims. अभी एक हिमालयन बटरफ्लाई जिसका नाम गोल्डन बर्डविंग रखा गया था, वो इंडिया की लार्जेस्ट बटरफ्लाई के तौर पे इसको डिस्कवर किया गया. Now butterfly population helps us a lot. First of all, if there are more butterflies in an area, that means it showcases or it represents rich biodiversity. And butterfly ना सबसे important part है कि ये indicator species है. मतलब if they are present in a particular area, that means that the ecology of that area is perfect. Okay, overall condition of the ecosystem of that area is very good, wonderful, and they act as pollinator also. ठीक है, so they help us to conserve many species of different kinds of plants. Next important article, Dudhwa National Park to reopen from today. Dudhwa National Park in Uttar Pradesh is set to open for tourists. Now here we have to remember where is Dudhwa National Park located. This is important for prelims. It is located in Uttar Pradesh. Remember this. Alright, Dudhwa Tiger Reserve or Dudhwa National Park, it's located in Uttar Pradesh. So this was all about the 15 November, the Hindu newspaper analysis lecture. I hope you enjoyed it. Do not forget to post your comment in the comment section. You can leave your feedback in the comment section as well. Thank you and have a beautiful day ahead.